Hello everyone, this is your friend Ronald, and today I've been playing some 7 Days to Die, which is a game that has literally consumed me completely since I downloaded it about 10 months ago. In the process of building my character and my base and everything else which is severely addictive about this game, I figured out a way in which you can set yourself up with a renewable and basically unlimited supply of ammo right in your own base. So you don't need to go out on quests, you don't need to leave the base at all, you've just got a supply right there once you've set up the system that I'm about to show you. So as players of the game will know, after sorting a steady supply of food and water, the next all-consuming task which befalls you is the supply of ammo. So when the Horde Night comes around, you can sit in the base and you can effectively fight off the zombies and preserve both your base and hopefully your dignity as well. So in this video I'll run through what's required, where to find it and how to bring it all together so that you'll never run out of ammo in this game again. To begin, let's see what you need to assemble. So I'll be focusing on shotgun ammo because as far as I'm aware there's no renewable or easily accessible source of brass, which is an essential tenet for regular 9mm or AR ammo or anything but shotgun ammo really. So this video will focus on shotgun ammo, which to be honest, when you find your auto shotgun and you build your auto shotgun turrets, is more than sufficient to become an almost godlike creature in this game. So here we go. So to make shotgun rounds you need buckshot, gunpowder and paper. Let's run through how to get each of these components, and we'll start with buckshot. So buckshot is made in a forge and it's simply from clay and lead. Clay can be retrieved from the topsoil all over the map, I'm pretty sure. You might want to check that for the snow biome, but I'm pretty sure all over the map. Just head out, start digging the ground, and once you've collected a decent amount you want to cook it in the forge. Okay. Lead, on the other hand, you will need to mine it from ores which run through the terrain. So my preference for this is to dig a nice deep mine and then tunnel along until you hit an ore strain, and you'll have it right there. So I'll show you exactly what I mean by this in a minute. Next we have gunpowder. So for gunpowder you need both coal and nitrate powder, which will be brought together in a chemistry station. Like lead and coal, nitrate powder can be mined from the ground. So yeah, without any further ado, let's head underground into the mine. So down in the mine we're now looking at veins of lead ore. It's kind of this light blue looking metal with square and rectangular patterns running through it. You just want to attack this ore with a suitable tool, which if you don't have an auger will be either an iron or a steel pickaxe, and it will appear in your bag. Done. So let's move on to nitrate powder, which if you remember you'll need to combine this with coal in the chemistry station for your gunpowder. So nitrate powder is this kind of crystal-like ore hiding in the rock. So again, attack that with a suitable tool, build up a nice healthy amount in your bag, and get ready to take it back to your base. Finally we have coal. This is a really dark and kind of coal coloured light vein running through the ground. Follow the same process. Once you've got a nice healthy amount, you want to take all of that back to your base. So back at the base we're going to start by cooking the gunpowder. So take your nitrate powder and your coal and whack it in the chemistry station. Simple as that. Next let's cook the lead, and that will be in the forge. So once you've got a sufficient amount smelted into the forge, you can combine this with clay to produce your buckshot. And if you're looking to craft either 9mm AR or revolver ammo or any other ammo that uses brass, I'm pretty sure any other ammo that uses brass, you can follow exactly the same process for cooking your buckshot, but rather than cook buckshot, just type in bullet tips, and that will be one component towards your AR or 9mm ammo. Right, we've now got 2 of the 3 components needed for crafting shotgun rounds, so it's pretty easy. Next, I'm going to show you how to implement a steady supply of what is perhaps the most tricky component of this mix, and that is paper. So paper is made from wood, glue and murky water. So let's break down each of these, starting with wood. Now I know you're probably thinking, you know how to get wood. It's just a case of hitting the trees, right? Well, yes, it is. But to prevent hours of running across the map from tree to tree, the easiest and most efficient way to guarantee a steady and easily accessible supply of wood is to plant a forest. Fortunately, you don't need any farm plots or anything to plant trees. You can simply grab your acorns or pine cones or whatever it is, whatever tree seed, and place them directly in the ground. Once they've grown, you can harvest your forest, get loads of wood for crafting and for fueling your forges and chemistry station, and simply pop a sapling, a little tree seed, back into the ground, which will grow into a full-grown tree in, I think it's about roughly 3 to 4 game days. So it's not that bad, and the more you have, the more wood you have. And yeah, I've been doing this for a while. Let's say you have, 30 trees, cut them all down. That'll be enough wood for a few game weeks. I think it's pretty easy, and it's right there on your doorstep, hopefully, so you don't need to run around. So next up, let's get some murky water. Again, I know you're thinking, Ronald, I know how to get murky water. Stop wasting my time. And yeah, I know it seems simple, and fair enough, it is simple. But to get the amount of water required for crafting shotgun ammo, you're going to need to ensure you have a lot of empty glass jars so that you can actually get the water from the lake or river and take it back to your crafting station. So to do this, you'll just need to combine sand and clay in the forge. Sand you can get from stone, which by default will appear in your bag as you're mining the other ores. If you need it in a bigger degree quicker, just dig a tunnel out. I call them exploratory tunnels because you'll hit ores and everything else on the way, and most of that tunnel you'll get rock from. So Bob's your uncle, done. After that, you just need to whack it in the cement mixer and you'll have yourself a healthy supply of sand. So once this is done, just head down to your water source and fill up as many glasses as you can. Okay, perfect. Now we've got 2 of the 3 components required to make paper. The final part of the puzzle is glue, and this is where it gets a little bit more complicated, okay? So, you can make glue from bone and murky water, both of which aren't hard to find, but finding bone requires that you go out and hunt. So what if I were to tell you that there is something else you can use to make glue right in your very own base? Well, it's your lucky day, because that thing is super corn. That's right, it's no ordinary corn. It's corn of the most super variety, and when combined with water, it will give you glue. Now you've probably already figured out that supercorn can be grown, so the next question is, where can I find this golden ingredient, right? Where can I find this supercorn? Well, you can find it here. It's a POI in the forest biome, which has these 2 signs outside of it, okay? The exact location on the map is 700 degrees north and 300 degrees west. Within this house, there is not only a lab of supercorn plants, it's also the perfect place to stock up on a crucial ingredient needed for farm plots, and that is rotten flesh. So let's have a look inside and I'll show you what I mean. So here's the rotten flesh. There's literally tons of it throughout this house in old human and animal carcasses, and as you move through the building you will eventually reach the supercorn lab. A very important point here is that the house may not have enough supercorn within it to derive a supercorn seed from if you haven't been sent to this house on a quest from the trader. So I did this before in my game mode, my main game mode. I came across it on a trader quest, and I got my supercorn there. In another game mode, I went back to get it so that we could get this renewable supply of shotgun ammo going. There wasn't enough plants within that. I think there was like 1 plant. You get 3 supercorn corns off that plant, and from memory I think you need 5 supercorn plants to get a seed of it. Okay, so you may have that issue. So if you do, you want to go and get the quest from the trader, and the trader in question is this trader in the forest biome. So it's right out west and south of the large lake, out to the west. Okay, once you have this cherished seed, you can take it back to your farm and plant it, and it will yield around 2 to 3 times a week, so it shouldn't take too long to propagate your crop. Once you've done it, it's time to make your glue. Well, once you've got a crop and you've harvested it, it's time to make the glue. And once you have your glue, it's time to make your paper in the chemistry station. So here we go, you've got your paper, your buckshot and your gunpowder, and now there is just one simple step left, and that's to bring it all together and stack those crates up with ammo. So take the paper, take the buckshot and take the gunpowder and take it over to the workbench, search for shotgun ammo and click craft. And there you have it, that's it. You now have a renewable and unlimited source of ammo without ever having to leave your base. Thanks for watching guys, and see you next time.